Like they say, क्या है, red flag है, green flag है, woke है, Gen Z है, whatever. Just watch the film for the film. You don't have to be oversensitive. I'm saying a majority of the people might say, they might talk trash about me. Just keep your mouth shut. You guys are going on spreading rumors. I think we should stop using the term pan-Indian right now. We all are Indian at the end of the day. No?
Correct.
What is this pan-Indian? I don't understand. We started shooting like day 1 of season 3. When all of us got onto the set, it never felt like... Hi, this is Priya Mani and you're watching me on HT6.
हेलो एंड वेलकम टू एचटी सिटी एंड दिस इज मी विशाखा पंडित। और आज मेरे साथ एक बहुत ही खास मेहमान है। मैं कहूँ सुची या मैं कहूँ प्रिया मनी। वेलकम।
Thank you.
I would say that it's so exciting to see how the journey of Suchi has just transformed from the first season, and now we're just gonna see what to expect from the next season. But I'll first ask you the basics. When you were approached for this show that Priya Mani, this is the kind of show that we are coming with, this is the script. Did you feel that this is the kind of response you would get and it would reach season 3 and the fans would still want to shower that kind of love?
No, but honestly, we didn't think that it would. We didn't think that we would be showered with so much of love.
Okay.
Still, we're getting a lot of love from a lot of
Yes.
people. A lot of them are still saying, even myself as an audience, I'm missing the show a lot when we didn't get to work for almost about 2 years.
Correct.
Given whatever circumstances, I mean, Raj sir and DK sir, they were busy with other projects, and so this kind of, we were waiting for the right time to, I guess the writers were waiting for the right time to write this and to get this thing. But I won't say that took a back seat for them. But yes, for the audience, definitely it was, it took a back seat because right after season 1, season 2 came out.
Correct.
And then there was a gap. So a lot of audience, they said, when is the next season coming out? Are we even going to have a next season? And then I think we were in talks and things like that. And then finally everything came together and we got calls from all over. And then they said, we're on for season 3. And then we were so happy. And then I think how we got on to thing was we started with a look test, a photo shoot, just to see if, there have been visible changes from all the people, from
Correct,
all, the,
yes.
especially the family. Very glad to say that not much of changes has happened. Me, yes, bodily wise, I might have gone down from what I was in 1
That's
and
a good
2,
thing.
which is very good. And then even the kids are also grown up right now.
Correct.
So that is possibly like a visible change. But apart from that, I think, but that was the best part, when we were on, when we started shooting, like day 1 of season 3, when all of us got onto the set, it never felt like we hadn't seen each other for such a long time. It was just that, we've never left.
Wow.
We just got along like a house on fire right from the time all of us came onto the set and we said hi, hello to everybody. It was just like we never left.
Just left only.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But then tell me one thing, if I may ask, how different is Priya Mani to Suchi?
Oh, lots. Lots. I mean, at times I can say probably some of the disagreements between Shrikant and Suchi would be like what me and my husband have.
Okay.
I'm saying disagreement, which are absolutely okay.
Fine, yes,
it happens
correct.
on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's a normal household,
Yes.
because if there's nothing like that, then I believe that people are abnormal. I believe, I may be wrong, but they say,
Yes.
jahan jhagda wahan pyar.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
So I think that is the only, probably the similarity that I see. But apart from the fact also that I think the other similarity between Suchi and Priya Mani would probably be the quite outspoken.
Correct.
I don't think, I'm also slightly outspoken. I may not I will probably voice out if I feel what is right or what is wrong. And there are times when I would like to be heard as well. And
Correct.
my husband, being the sweetest man that he is, he does listen to me. When I need to be heard, he is there to listen to all my rants and everything. And obviously, he'll give in his inputs and everything. But apart from that, I think it's.
But
pretty
does he
much
also
the
give
same.
us inputs, like let's say if you're approached for a script or a film or any show, and as like normal couples that people discuss about, a lot of celeb couples say that we don't discuss, and a lot of them say that we discuss, it's a very normal thing. But what is it like for you? Do you guys discuss?
We discuss.
And then do you go by what he's saying, or do you guys come to mutual ground, like, okay, this is my input, this is my input, and then you go forward?
We will obviously come on to a mutual agreement.
Yes.
which will obviously work in my favor
Obviously.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
Collectively, if we decide that, sometimes he might say, I think you should do it, and my gut might say, no, you know what, I don't want to do it. I'm not feeling okay
It's not
with
being
this thing.
getting convinced. Yeah.
I'm not convinced. Then I say, okay, if you're not convinced, that's absolutely fine. Then there are some things where I might say, I don't think we should do it, but he'd say, no, I think you should do it because it's really good. Irrespective of whatever it is, I think this is a nice thing. You should do it. Sometimes, yes, we've had, but more so it is unanimous only. Like whether we both have to say yes or no, it is kind
But
of like a
then on
unanimous
that note,
decision.
has it ever happened that, like, because I would say that I see it at my house, or like seeing my brother and my bhabhi, that, if my bhabhi will tell him to do something, and if he doesn't do it, and then he does it, and it's correct. So he'll be like, I told you so. so in your case, does that happen?
No, it's more of he will tell me that I told you
Well,
so.
that's exactly what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you say, like, I told you so?
He tells me I told you so. Because sometimes if he says no,
Okay.
or he says yes, I say no, but then eventually if I
Do it.
turn out to do it, he says, I told you.
And it turns out to be good. So yeah.
Yeah, he said, I told you that time only to do it. You were the one who said no, but now you see, so that happens.
But tell me one thing, for you, your career has not started now. Your career has spanned across number of years and across different mediums for that matter. Now that you see the kind of rage for a show like Family Man,
Yeah.
which obviously we did not predict when it was starting, do you think that the audience is now a lot open to see the kind of characters that are being given out? Because pehle, it was either because it was being made, the shows
Yeah.
were being made, there was an effort that was being put. But now, do you think that the times have changed and hence the audience is ready to accept?
100%. I think it's all thanks to digital media that, OTT is there on, so many platforms have come up.
Correct.
Ki when and there's no dearth of content.
Yes.
There's so much of content all over that any platform you see, you get such good content. You see so many nice stories that are coming out, not only in the Hindi, even in the South, you're
Correct.
seeing a lot of this one. So I think it has definitely paved way
Yes.
for a lot of talent to be seen, to be noticed. And for something like a Family Man, when it came out,
Yes.
when we were doing the thing also, we were very happy that a platform like Amazon Prime came on board and they said, okay, you know what, we're going to showcase your
Correct.
show. And the amount of, I think, I don't know if I may be wrong, I may not be wrong, but I think post Family Man, I think there has been so many
Yes.
shows that have come equally onto that maybe that genre, or
Correct.
to that level. A lot of shows have come up with different genres, obviously, but I'm saying at that point of time there are so many things that started coming out, because I think people all unanimously, everybody just sat up and saw and they said, "Arey, what is this? What is OTT? What is this web series that has come out?" And
Correct.
I think they started accepting something called a web series, and now it has gone to such a level that I think there was a point in time where I think people were, especially the industry people, they were fighting for distribution rights for satellites.
Yes.
Like which television or which channel will showcase your film, which television thing your film will come on. But now I think everybody is fighting for which platform your movie is going to
Yes.
come on, which show, where is it going to be seen. So I think that is the power of digital media, and it's taken up so much, OTT especially, and I think it's great.
But then when you say that, there's a dearth of content, and I agree to that, because there is so much. Like I
Yeah.
would say every month there are launches, and every month there is like minimum 3 to 4 series that are being released, and then you're like, okay, which to see.
Yeah.
But as an actor who loves to work and who's literally hungry for good kind of content that's coming away and the different roles that you're getting to play, does it get difficult for you to, or maybe because while you win some, you lose some. You
Yeah.
say yes to some and you say no to some.
Yeah.
So do you, as an actor, have this thinking, okay, fine, I've said no to this one, but then what if this becomes a success? Or it has happened that, you might have said no for a project and it would have turned, because you had something else in the
Yeah.
pipeline, and
Yeah.
it worked out pretty well for the others.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh shit, I was off for that one. So
No, that's okay. See, that is a part and parcel of who you
Correct.
are. I mean, maybe at that point of time, I wasn't convinced that, that's the role for me, but say somebody else has done it and
Correct.
it has worked wonders for them. I'm obviously very happy that, that story has come out and people are liking it, or they're
Correct.
seeing it, they're appreciating it. I'll obviously be very happy, but yes, somewhere down the line, I'll be like, you know what? But also sometimes I would feel that when I see it and it what the end product is would probably not be what was told to me. So I'd be like, okay, but this was what was told to me. Have they taken it in the same way, or is it going to be
But
something?
has that happened to you?
Yeah.
And you said no. But then that's what I'm asking. How do you navigate that thing? Because while you are saying no for a project, you're also saying yes for another project.
Yeah.
So what are the criteria that you say, or maybe that you look in a script when you're being offered by a filmmaker or a makers for that matter? That okay, this has these points. Okay, this will fit my bill for that matter. How do you get convinced by something?
See, at the end of the day, it's the story
Yes.
and what my character is in the story. If that works out for me, if I'm convinced that, first of all, I need to be convinced that the story will work.
Correct.
I need to be convinced that my character in the story is good enough. See, it could be like a full length thing. It might be even a character in the thing. But for me, even if I'm playing a character, if I'm playing a full length thing, if I'm convinced that I can do it,
Correct.
if I see myself doing it, I would say yes. If I'm like, okay, you know what, even though the story is good, but my character isn't that very convincing, I would be upfront saying, look, I'm not very convinced with the role. I quite didn't like the approach to it. I don't think I'm cut out for doing this role. And it also could be that somebody else is being approached for the same thing with the same, whatever was being told to me,
Correct.
could be approached to somebody else, which is absolutely fine. It's not wrong. It is that particular person's vision. He wants to direct it in that particular way. It didn't work for me. It worked for somebody else. Absolutely okay.
Correct.
So if I am convinced that I can do it, if I see myself playing the thing and I can do it, I would do it. Otherwise, I will not do it.
On that note, I would say that आपने जैसे बोला कि that the audience has been more open now to see a lot of projects, a lot of different scripts for that matter. But I would say the audience has also been very, I would say, sensitive to what they're seeing, oversensitive, I should use the term, or maybe they scrutinize everything. Like a good film that you would not see through that lens, and suddenly you see reviews that are actually, tearing layer by layer of films. Do you think the audience, in a way, has really been are like very oversensitive now to the kind of projects and the films that are coming out? Because the kind of reviews that we see,
Yeah.
they actually prove the fact that while some of them are pretty on point, some of them are really like as if, oh my god, they are actually seeing it through lens.
See, as people who belong to the industry, I have said this in the previous interview, and I'm going to say it, that when you watch a film for the film,
Correct.
for what it is, because obviously the makers and us as actors, we've put in a lot of effort.
Yes.
It might work out, it might not work out. That is absolutely fine.
Okay.
What may work out for you may not work out for me.
Correct.
As an audience.
Yeah.
You might like something, I may not like it. I'd be like, kya banaya hai ye? I didn't like this, I didn't like that. Absolutely fine. But I would say opinions are absolutely okay. You want to criticize a film, more than welcome. But don't try to over criticize it or over analyze it or make it so like they say, क्या है, red flag है, green flag है, woke है, Gen Z है, whatever. See, all these things exist. I'm not saying no, but it's okay. No, it's fine. It's just a film. It is not necessary that it has to be a reflection of today's world. Some person has had a vision of making the movie like that. He wants to make the characters like this. The characters might resonate with you. It might not resonate with you. You might get connected to it. Some person may say, another person may say, this is all, I didn't like it at all. I absolutely hated it. I couldn't connect with it. Absolutely okay. You are more than welcome to your opinions. But I would say don't make it in such a way that, you would turn that other person's opinion also. It's his opinion. No, he has every right to like the film, not like the film. It's his choice. Your choice is also the same. You didn't like the film, it's absolutely okay. But I would say, even if you want to review it, it's absolutely okay. But you can say, अरे ये point तो मुझे अच्छी नहीं लगी, ये अच्छी लगी, ये अच्छा लगा. Okay, great, absolutely fine. This is, as I said, each person's opinion to their own. But I would say, don't try to influence other people's minds also, because there might be somebody who actually liked the film.
Correct.
Say, अरे प्रॉब्लम क्या है, हमें तो अच्छी लगी, ओवरऑल अच्छा है, हाँ कुछ कुछ पॉइंट्स मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा, बट एज अ होल वी लाइक द फिल्म.
Correct.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, I'm saying everybody, the makers, so there are like 100 people who are dependent on this project, जिनकी रोजी रोटी ये प्रोजेक्ट की वजह से चल रही है. So and they put in so much of effort, they're working hard to make the project come alive, come onto the either the OTT platform or the theater. And yes, you do have people coming in and watching the film, and just watch the film for the film. No, let it be. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to be oversensitive about
But then if I may ask you, because you being a public figure and you being somebody who does speak her mind, you're not somebody who just shies away from things. Has that, because I would say it has in the past, but does it still land you in trouble? Because when you say something,
whatever, now it's the day and age is such that whatever you say
it's just scrutinized
becomes
in a news or a meme or something.
Yes,
so
it
how do
does.
you handle it now? Because when you started, you were different, obviously.
Yeah.
Now you've grown as a person.
Yeah.
Yes, as an actor, but as a person also.
Yeah.
So how do you tackle
You have to definitely, I would say you have to watch what you say, because whatever you say, knowingly or unknowingly, it becomes the talk of the town.
Correct.
People, again, this also might, I am 100% sure that once this comes out, I'm sure there will be like 15 people who will over scrutinize every line that I have said.
Yeah.
And they would be a majority, probably, I'm saying a majority of the people might say, they might talk trash about me, which is absolutely okay. They are entitled to their opinions.
Okay.
There might be 1.1% of the section who might agree with what I say.
Correct.
Absolutely okay. I'm okay to whatever they say. It's absolutely okay. But I'm a person who is voicing out my opinion. So I am entitled to what I want to say.
Yes.
So you cannot tell me what I can say and what I can't say. But I will definitely be watchful. But again, I'm saying even that watchfulness also, people will scrutinize that.
Very
and
surely.
So I would rather say, no, don't talk, don't say anything, just keep your mouth shut.
Let's play dumb shots.
Yeah, just keep your mouth shut and carry on with it. But you can't, no, because sometimes when you need to get your point across, you need to get your point.
But do you read things about yourself, and if you do, how do you react? Like,
I don't. I think I've stopped reacting.
okay,
There was a time when I used to react, but then it was just like adding fuel to the fire, which I didn't want to do. I said, now I just don't react. Take it in one ear, leave it out the other, because anything for that matter, it'll all die down within a day or two. So that's absolutely.
But on that note, I'm very keen to know, because a lot of actors said that, when I asked them, okay, what is a bizarre rumor that you've heard about yourself? They're like, the kind of net worth internet says that we have. So it's like कि अगर है तो भेजो, या तो इनकम टैक्स वाले को भेज दो, या तो नेट वर्थ भेज दो.
अरे फॉर्चुनेटली मेरे लिए अभी तक तो वो नेटवर्क का ये आया नहीं
But
है.
have you read any bizarre news about yourself that you're like, oh, this happened?
Of late, no.
Oh, luckily.
There was one point in time, very long back, I remember, and I think that was probably the only rumor which I had a blast laughing
Really?
about.
What was it?
So there was a time when I was doing a couple of South Telugu projects.
Correct.
And suddenly, and I was shooting for one project which I had night shoot for, and I was getting ready. It was a song sequence. And all of a sudden, I got a call from a journalist in Tamil.
Okay.
So he called up, and journalist who was working for a very reputed TV channel.
Okay.
So he called and he said, have you heard? I said, what? He said, there's some rumor like this that has come about you. You need to talk about it. I said, talk about what exactly? I'm shooting in Hyderabad. What are you
What's the
talking
rumor?
about? So the rumor was that supposedly I am in love with some hero, Telugu hero. And his mother has approved of our wedding. And as a gift, wedding gift, that guy has gifted me a very expensive car.
Wow.
At that point of time, I only had, I think, a Skoda Octavia, or I had an Innova or something.
Yeah, okay.
So I my own car, and I said, so, and fortunately for me, the said co-star was a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
So I called him up.
Where's the car?
I called him up and I said, dude, have you heard that there's such a rumor like this about us? He said, really? I said, yeah, and apparently as a gift, wedding gift, you've gifted me an expensive car. And I said, where is the car? Yeah, where is Skoda Octavia hai, Innova hai, where is the expensive car? Send it to me right now. I want it as my wedding gift. So obviously it was a joke between
Yes,
us, but
yes.
I was so happy that he also took it very lightheartedly. So at that point of time, I was so enraged. I didn't know what, because SI rumor aa raha hai. Now I think about it, I laugh about it.
Yes.
But at that point in time, I mean, I was thing in my shoot. I mean, my shooting chal raha hai. I'm getting ready to go for my shoot. Night shoot hai. I have to get up. I have to be up till 6 in the morning or whatever. SI rumor aa raha hai. He said, no, you have to talk about it. I'm going to connect you to this call. And I said, bhai, am I really? I said, okay. And I actually got on to an audio call.
Okay.
And the said channel,
Yeah.
and it was a live
Oh, okay. A live interview. Oh
interview
my God. Okay, on
apparently.
TV,
And I was
okay.
on, no, must be, but I was on my
Okay,
call.
your
I was
call,
on
yeah.
the phone. And he said, Madam, ऐसा rumor आया है. What would you like to say? I said, how can you guys, first verify it first. I went on a tangent saying verify the news first, whether it is right or wrong, and then you publish it without publishing, without asking the concerned parties. You guys are going on spreading rumors. Do you know that this will affect my family? And I am busy. I went on such a rant. I said, what is happening? And then later I spoke to my father. And I said, see, Dad, such a news has come out, and I said this on the news. So he said, why do you want to do that? I mean, you're just adding fuel to the fire.
Correct.
You know it is not true. I know it is not true. The concerned party doesn't know it's not true. So why do you want to, unnecessarily add?
Correct.
Why do you want to make it big? Why do you want to make a mountain out of a molehill? Just leave it. It's fine that the news will die down within a day or two. Don't worry about it. I said, हाँ भाई ये भी तो ठीक है.
अब मैंने fuel तो दे ही दिया
दे
है.
ही दिया है अभी मैं क्या करूँ? Then I said, okay चलो जो है सो है अभी दे दिया है तो दे दिया है. Then fortunately for me it didn't go as
Goes that bad.
Yeah.
But then, now that you say that obviously you've worked in, I would say regional. I would
Yeah.
not say one language
Yeah.
because you are not one language person. And you have also worked in Bollywood and now I would say OTT. And, it's like a complete package for you, which is not that you started now. It's been like for years that you're doing that thing. But now suddenly your age has come of defining actors saying that, she's a pan-India or he's a pan-India actor. Because a lot of time when we are pitched for interviews,
Yeah.
that's how we are also given. We want to pitch an interview for this person, he's a pan-India actor. which is a question that from Bollywood you're going to do a regional film. You can instead say that, he or she is doing a regional film.
Correct.
Which has now been quite the rage, I would say, amongst the actors.
Yeah.
Do you think that's right, or do you think what is that you think on that?
But see, no matter how much we try to say, जिनको बोलना है वो बोलेंगे, which is okay. But I would just, my sincere request is, I think we should stop using the term pan-Indian right now. We all are Indian at the end of the day. No?
Correct.
What is this pan-Indian? I don't understand. You are getting work in other industries also. So see, when you get an actor from the Hindi industry to one of the South industries, you don't say that this person is a regional actor.
Correct.
You just say a Hindi actor aake, we have this Hindi actor. And even if you have seen the way actors from here who are represented or presented in the South, they say we have taken an actor from the Hindi film industry who is working as a villain or who is doing a character role. Falana aisa ye kar raha hai. And even when the movie comes out, he is projected as the actor. He is not said that he is a pan-Indian actor or this, or it's a pan-Indian project. I agree that, okay, in a way I can say you want to say pan-Indian because it's going to come out in all languages.
Correct.
Which is why you're calling it pan-Indian. But hasn't it been from time immemorial that you have had actors from the South working in the North?
Yes.
You have had actors from the Hindi film industry working in the regional languages. So why didn't that term get coined at that time?
Correct.
Why is it that you're calling actors pan-Indian now? You're not calling them Indian actors anymore. We all are Indian at the end of the day. We are working in all languages because we are getting our due diligence everywhere.
Correct.
We are working everywhere. They are working here. We are working there. How does it matter? Just accept them for who they are and accept the project for what it is. Accept them as the characters that they're doing. I don't think you should define anybody anymore. I think it should stop.
It should stop. But then do you think that the situation, like the switch in the industry, regional industry, for women, the kind of roles that are written and how they were written in the past, do you think that has now
changed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Progressed?
Yes. It has. I think long gone has a time when you've had heroines just be the glamour quotient or
Correct.
just for the songs. I'm not saying that's wrong.
Correct.
I've also been a part of many such films where I've been there for the song. But yes, I have been fortunate enough that I have had something meaty to do in the scenes as well, which has given its importance. But I think now the times have changed when I think the girls are given equal importance. They're there to prove their
They're also the
talent.
hero of the film.
Yes, and I'm very happy that right now there are a lot of projects which are backed by females.
Correct.
And I think they're proving their mettle, and it's doing really well for them, the females, and I think I'm very happy about it.
Well, lastly, Priyamani, just one thing, seeing that you're somebody who's worked across the globe. That's the term I would use for you, and who has proved yourself. You've started from scratch, and then you've grown, risen. The kind of Rosetta. And as you said in one of the previous interviews, that how you did not know about the fact of tagging along, you're like having a costume designer, having a
Yeah.
makeup artist, and
Yeah.
with time you understood how those things
Yeah.
work for you.
Yeah.
But now, if you see in the industry, there is this debate about the entourage cost, and when actors demand the producers that you should pay for it. And when I see you, I see your team just along with you here. And
Yeah,
it's a very-
I've always been like that.
exactly, and a very grounded team for that
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
What do you think on the whole debate for that matter? That for the actors maybe for each their own, but then what do you think of that whole debate that the actors who are carrying around and are demanding the number of vanities and
See, I can speak only on personal experience.
Correct.
That I believe if you have the team that is required,
correct?
I think that's more than enough.
But
That's
do you-
my take.
Okay,
But then again, it's quite subjective.
yes,
There could be some production houses or producers who may say yes, but on the other hand, there are some people who might not agree to
correct.
such demands. I think you should be quite adjustable, and by you I mean as actors. I think we can be a little adjustable. Think about everybody's scenario for that matter. Take that into consideration, and yeah, I think you can be a little adjusting.
On the wrapping up note, if I would say that if you could meet your 10-year-old back self, what would you tell Priyamani who was 10 years younger? What to expect out of life?
Go slow and steady wins the race. Take one step at a time, and don't worry, you'll make it.
Family Man 3 is soon going to be hitting the floors, and we'll get to see back Suchi. Thank God. I would say my father will be very happy for that matter. What would you in the end tell the fans that, what to expect from this season? Because the first 2 seasons have set the bar really high, and the wait has been superbly long.
This is something you guys would not want to miss. It's amazing. We've got amazing star cast this time. We've got fantastic actors this time, and the story is going to be mind-blowing, touch wood. And yeah, I think season 3 is something you should not miss. When it comes out, binge watch it and do give us your honest reply.
Well, they'll surely do. But that was Priyamani for you, and this is me, Vishakha Pandit, signing off from HT City.